Hello and welcome to the CruiseAway show. It's great to see you again. We are the home of exciting cruise and stay adventures right the way around the globe. And if you want to cruise near or far, sooner or later, there's only one name you need.
Here at CruiseAway, we've been sending Australian travellers on amazing cruise holidays for over 25 years. Our award-winning team specialise in bringing you the best deals from all major cruise lines, sailing right across the globe. Whether you're looking to cruise locally or afar, with thousands of unmissable deals available right now, you can be sure we'll find you your perfect cruise holiday. So, if you're ready, let's go cruising.
Yes is always the answer to that question, and we're always first here at CruiseAway with breaking news across the whole of the worldwide cruise industry. And I have got some incredible news from Royal Caribbean. We have another first to announce from the world's most innovative cruise line, the very first private Royal Beach Club experience anywhere in the Southern Hemisphere is coming to the South Pacific. From next October, your trip to Vanuatu is going to be very different with Royal Caribbean, with the opportunity to visit, included in your cruise fare, the new and exclusive Royal Beach Club Lelepa. Now this is very, very exciting indeed, because this is your chance to escape to paradise on a very, very different experience. What a wonderful place to be as well. Exclusive to those passengers of that Royal Caribbean ship for the day as well. And us Aussies are going to have lots of chances to come and visit here, included in your fare, which is great. There's an adults only cove. There's two very, very exciting beaches. There's food places galore included. There's a self-guided nature trail. There are water sports and activities. There are lovely beach cabanas that you can treat yourselves to and hire as well. But this is going to be a very, very different experience indeed, and I love it. We've been waiting for something like this in this part of the world for a long, long time. And it's only Royal Caribbean that can do it on this kind of scale. Well, the great news is that you can be some of the very first to enjoy this brand new Royal Beach Club Lelepa, because from next October, two of Royal Caribbean's amazing ships will be sailing on South Pacific cruises that will take you to the heart of this new escape of natural wonders. Voyager of the Seas will sail out of Brisbane and Anthem of the Seas will sail out of Sydney. And that's where we'll start, with some very special price tags from CruiseAway that you can lock in today with a deposit. So come on then, let's get on board Anthem of the Seas for the first of these 9-night cruises. And this one is the very first one. It leaves on the 27th of October next year. And you are going to have just the greatest time. Well, Anthem of the Seas, oh my word. Be still my beating heart. If you haven't yet had a cruise on Anthem, do yourself a favour and book one as soon as you can. In fact, book this one, because this will be the very, very first cruise that goes to the new Royal Beach Club Lelepa. And honestly, you are going to have the greatest time on board, whether you are skydiving, whether you are surfing. Maybe, you know, there you are, you're an Aussie and maybe you've never surfed before. Well, you can learn how to do it while you're actually on the ship, which I just think is bonkers and wonderful. All at the same time. You'll meet new people, you'll have new experiences like skydiving. I mean, indoor skydiving, well, indoor-outdoor skydiving is really, really clever. How about taking yourself back in time and getting on the bumper cars or doing a roller disco? Yeah, it's not just for the kids, it's for the grown-up kids as well, which I think is really fantastic. It's lovely. Listen, if you have got, you know, Royal Caribbean are great for multi-generational family groups. So if you've got, you know, teens and 20-somethings with you, they've got all the gaming consoles and all of the, what I call the whizzy-bang stuff for them to go and enjoy that's bang up to date. If you're a little bit more like me and you've got a few more years on your clock and you prefer refined dining, relaxing spaces, you're going to love this ship just as much. You've got the most wonderful indoor solarium at the front of the ship, which has some of the best views out from the ship, and we'll see it in just a moment. endless choices for dining. And again, if you've got the whole family with you or a big group of friends and you all like to do or eat different things, it's fine because there are so many included choices. You've got main dining, obviously, which is included for everyone. Breakfast, lunch, dinner and snacks in between, poolside, grab and go and all of that kind of stuff. But you've also got specialty dining choices as well. You've got the buffet, which never seems to close, the Windjammer, which is just brilliant. And honestly, I defy anyone not to love the selection from around the world that is available there. You've got the bionic bar on board, which is just crazy. You have the robots mix up the drinks for you, which is quite a wonderful thing. And of course, Royal Caribbean, there's no other cruise line like it for investing in their entertainment as well. So the shows you'll enjoy, not just in the main theatre, but here in the very interactive 270 lounge, honestly, is off the chart. When you consider all of that and the prospect of a brand new Royal Beach Club, this is going to be one heck of a cruise. Remember, this is the first one as well. So 27th of October next year, out of Sydney, few days at sea, and here we are at the brand new, and you literally are the first people on the Royal Beach Club Lelepa in Vanuatu, which is unspoilt, beautiful. And I love the fact actually it's powder white sand beaches, as you can see, and there are three distinct beach areas. There's an east and a west beach, one which is a little bit more relaxed and lounging, and another one where you can get involved in the water activities. You can hire a kayak, a paddle board. There are other water experiences that you can enjoy. There's also an adults only cove as well, where you can literally disappear into complete calm and tranquility. Now, because the topography of the island is so interesting, it's mountainous, there's rainforest there, there's a self-guided nature tour that you can take through the island as well. So very, very interesting if you love walking as well. Now, this then cruises on to Port Vila in Vanuatu as well, which is wonderful. Again, a place that so many people just love to enjoy. The tranquility there of the Blue Lagoon, for instance, beautiful cascading waterfalls, crystal clear waters, incredible. And Mystery Island as well. You've got the coral gardens here, which you can take a guided snorkel safari. There's glass bottom boat tours as well if you don't snorkel. Again, another little paradise to just enjoy. A couple more days at sea before you then come back into Sydney. And I'm telling you now that you will love the opportunity of the sea days on a cruise on Anthem of the Seas, because there is so much to do on board, so much to appreciate, that actually you'll be very, very glad that there are 3 sea days before you get to the beach club and there are 2 sea days at the end of the cruise. That amounts to ultimate satisfaction. But of course, the big highlight of this is the first cruise out of Sydney that goes to the new Royal Beach Club. So an incredible 9-night adventure on one of Royal Caribbean's most exciting ships in my eyes. She's brilliant. To and from Sydney for 9 nights. And as I say, you've got the bragging rights. You've got the gold award that says you're the first people to go and enjoy, included in your cruise fare, the new and exciting Royal Beach Club Lelepa. This is the hottest ticket in Oz because this is the very first cruise. So let me show you your price tag. And I would say come in with a deposit. That's the way you get in touch and book this. Toll free, call us today, 1300 408 765 with a deposit and reserve your places. Whether you are 2, 12, 22, 92, you will have the most amazing time. And this cruise will be extra special because there is just so much to enjoy on board, and you'll have plenty of time to try everything before enjoying that glorious day at the new Royal Beach Club, the first of its kind anywhere in the Southern Hemisphere. Call today and get this booked as soon as you can, because this is fun for all ages. Here are the details you need to get yourself booked. It is just incredible. And I have to say, I've got some other dates coming up for you for the same cruise, you know, doing the same itinerary, having that day at the Royal Beach Club. But for me, this is the most special one because this is the very first one. This is the first time anyone will cruise and see this new Royal Beach Club, and it looks amazing. And I have to say, if you've heard about Royal Caribbean's private resorts around the world, you know they are popping up here, there and everywhere. This is very different because this is all about natural wonder. So this is all about enjoying great food, enjoying these wonderful beaches, lovely water sports, and having the exclusivity that it is just you and the people from that one cruise ship that are here. No one else. You've got that exclusivity. It's incredible. So call us right now. 1300 408 765 is the number to call with any questions that you have. We are so excited about this as well. And as I mentioned, we've got some other dates to choose from for this same exciting 9-night getaway. So let's go and have a little look at those. They are amazing. So again, to reserve these, all you literally need to do, so you could go on either the 17th of November or the 8th of December next year, or on the 10th of January in 2028. All of those dates are bookable right now with a deposit with our team, which means that you are forward planning. You are getting your places reserved right now. They all have incredible price tags, I have to say, when you consider that is 9 nights of full board cruising on Anthem of the Seas. She's an amazing ship, and they all feature that exclusive day at the new Royal Beach Club Lelepa in Vanuatu, which is going to be very, very exciting. While you're there, by the way, your lounges, your towels and food and things like that, all included in your day. You just literally, it's a little transfer over to the jetty, and then it's yours to enjoy. There are other things that you can treat yourself to while you're actually there on the island, but in all intents and purposes, that day is included for you to enjoy, which is absolutely incredible. Now, remember, if you want to cruise with Royal Caribbean on any of their ships anywhere around the world, of course, you've got the Icon class going around the Caribbean. You've got lots of ships right the way around the world. Then make sure you call us here at CruiseAway on 1300 408 765, because that will get you the hottest ticket in town, because you know that we are a worldwide business as well, and we have bases around the world. So our relationship with the cruise lines is kind of extra gold plated, if you like. It is amazing. Right, let's go back and see what will be the most exciting new exclusive Royal Caribbean adventure that you can enjoy in Vanuatu. So Royal Caribbean Cruises out to the South Pacific are going to have a little bit of a different look from next October, as you get the chance to spend the day exclusively at the Royal Beach Club Lelepa in Vanuatu. And doesn't it look incredible? There are 10 bars across the island for you to enjoy. You've got food included. There's a lovely self-guided nature walk that you can enjoy around the island as well, because it is fascinating, honestly. The different terrain, you've got some rainforest going on, you've got some mountainous terrain going on, and you've got the most incredible little coves and beaches, some of which Royal Caribbean have set out in the most incredible way, actually. One's a little bit more family focused, one's a little bit more lounge and relaxed, and there's an adults only cove as well, which is brilliant. And the good news is it's not just Sydney cruises from next October heading to that new and exclusive Royal Beach Club, because Voyager of the Seas from Royal Caribbean will also be heading on a number of South Pacific adventures to Vanuatu from Brisbane. So let's show you a selection of those right now, starting with the first one, of course, 29th of October, the 7-night sailing. Let's get on board this time Voyager of the Seas and have a little look around. So she's a little bit of a different ship to Anthem of the Seas, but she is absolutely 100% Royal Caribbean, so you can expect all of the attractions, the thrills and spills that the world associates with Royal Caribbean, like having an ice rink on board. I mean, I love the fact, maybe you've never skated on ice before. Well, listen, if it's not for you, go down to where the ice rink is and watch a full ice show, because they are spectacular. When you see the professional skaters doing their thing, honestly, it's amazing. If you'd rather be up on deck doing some surfing there. Incredible. You saw the big Royal Promenade there. There are parades that go through there. There are celebrations that go through there. Theme nights and event nights happen in the heart of the ship. It's such a lively place as well. A Royal Caribbean ship is always very, very lively indeed. So this is why we say it's for all ages as well, because the kids love all of the fun stuff and the parades and all of the different water slides and the whizzy bang things, and the grown-ups can enjoy the party, the good atmosphere, the lovely food offering, and just the sheer variety across the ship. Because you know what, this isn't a small ship. We're talking just over 4,000 passengers here, and that's great because slightly bigger ship means slightly more choice for you to enjoy on board, and that might mean that you disappear to the spa on a regular basis, or you find that little quiet bolt hole, or it might mean that you get involved in absolutely everything that's happening every single day on your cruise. It's wonderful. If you are taking the children with you, they're well catered for in age-appropriate Adventure Ocean groups as well, and they'll love it. Honestly, they'll just have the greatest time. Now, this is a 7-night cruise, and of course we're heading out of Brisbane on Voyager of the Sea. So the first couple of days we're at sea, and then we're into Luganville in Vanuatu. And again, you can discover those otherworldly blue waters of the famous Blue Hole and Lagoon, or a rainforest adventure. And then this is what we came for, because this is the first cruise, remember, out of Brisbane that comes in for that exclusive day at the brand new Royal Beach Club at Lelepa in Vanuatu. So it's just a tiny little island for those of you who don't know. Tiny little island. Royal Caribbean have made it theirs and have built a sheer paradise that is included in your cruise fare. There's a short little tender that gets you over to the jetty, and then it's yours to enjoy exclusively, just you and the other passengers from that ship to enjoy for the day. So if you like wandering, if you like the great outdoors, fantastic. If you like lounging on a beach, your loungers, umbrellas, towels, all of that, all included. Food included while you're on the island as well. There are things that you can treat yourself to. There are excursions, experiences, paddleboarding, kayaking, glass bottom experiences if you want to, premium dining if you want. Honestly, it's just going to be the greatest day for you to relax and enjoy, and you're going to be the first to see it, of course. Your final 2 days on the cruise are at sea, which again on a ship like this is brilliant. You get to see all of the shows, you get to relax, chill out, see everything the ship has to offer before you come back into Brisbane. Now remember, this particular date is that very first cruise, that first chance. It's kind of irresistible really, isn't it? So it's going to be an incredible week away on Voyager of the Seas, and I keep saying it, but there's bragging rights about this very first chance to cruise from Brisbane to the brand new Royal Beach Club Lelepa in Vanuatu. And of course we've got an amazing price tag for it. Of course, it goes without saying. I wouldn't be here telling you about it if we didn't have an amazing price that you can book today with a low deposit. I know we're looking into the back end of next year, but the news has literally just broken about this new Royal Beach Club experience. So of course you want to be the first. If you want to take this cruise, you want to go on the first one. It is brilliant, and it is going to be very, very popular indeed, and will sell out very, very quickly. That's why we've got deposits in place, which is brilliant. Just call the team here at CruiseAway today, 1300 408 765, and that for you is a full week of fun for everyone on Voyager of the Seas, in and out of Brisbane to Luganville. Then you've got your exciting day at the new Royal Beach Club, exclusively just to the passengers of the ship, which is brilliant. Plenty of time to enjoy everything on board as well. So here is everything that's included in this particular date. Remember, this is the first. This is the one that actually those people who are really enthusiastic cruisers always want to be first. If there's a new ship, you want to be on the first sailing. If there's a new attraction, you want to be on the first chance to get there. And this is that first chance out of Brisbane as well. Remember, deposits today, deposits today, deposits today. If you've got a family group, if you go away with friends quite often, you have a group of friends that you go away on breaks, on holiday with, call them. Call round and get this booked, because this will be something really, really special. Call us right now, toll free, of course. Any advice, any questions, 1300 408 765. Remember, you can call that number 7 days a week and our team will be there. And of course, And I always feel I need to point this out on these shows because some of you are finding CruiseAway for the very, very first time. But as our name suggests, cruise is our speciality, and it has been for over 25 years. So it's what we do. So hooking up amazing cruises, having very special relationships, exclusive relationships with all of the major cruise lines. We're part of a worldwide company as well. And that's really good when it comes to negotiating with cruise lines, with airlines, with hotel brands, with tour operators around the world, because we get the keenest prices. We always get the latest and the hottest news and gossip, deals and upgrades for you. Now listen, before I run out of time, we saw the very first cruise there out of Brisbane on Voyager of the Seas to this lovely new Royal Beach Club in Vanuatu. But here are some other dates that you can plan in the diary now for that same 7-night cruise from Brisbane, all with amazing price tags. So you could be going, because actually you could be looking at family events and family times and what you have already in the diary. I mean, I don't know many people that have much in the diary for the start of 2028, but maybe you have. So you can choose from the 7th of January in 2028, the 4th of February, or you can go for Christmas on this one as well. So you can leave on the 21st of December next year. All have incredible price tags, of course. Nice Christmas getaway and that exclusive island as well. You're thinking about that as a really, really tempting combination, then I would definitely be calling our team. Don't worry about the cruise IDs because I know they're very, very long numbers. Just take a note of the date and then just call the team on 1300 408 765 and we'll give you all of the details. Of course, on Anthem of the Seas out of Sydney and Voyager of the Seas out of Brisbane, you're looking at dates between October next year and April in 2028. So you can get some real, lengthy advanced planning sorted out right now if you want to go. Right, let's get you back to Royal Club Lelepa because it is wonderful. We'll go and have another look around. Remember, it opens October next year and it is Royal Caribbean's first ever beach club anywhere in the southern hemisphere. And then there it is, tiny little island off the north of Vanuatu. You take a little tender to get there and then it's yours for the day exclusively. Just you and the people on that ship that day have exclusive bragging rights to this wonderful haven. And it is all about being a natural haven. We talk about food. Food is included while you're there. I mean, unlimited bites while you're on the island. And that's not only sort of comfort classics, but that's also elements of local cuisine as well that you can enjoy. As I say, water sports are available if you've got the energy. You can kayak, you can paddleboard, you can take a glass bottom boat experience there. You can take a self-guided nature walk around the island as well. There's also a natural little cove beach which is exclusive, adults only as well, which is lovely. So you've got more of a sort of family and groups type action beach, and then you've got an adults only quieter lounging beach, so you can completely and utterly take your choice from either of those, which I think is absolutely brilliant. Remember, you have got two different choices here, and I love this because we're really getting our ducks in a row here. We've got Brisbane sailings on Voyager of the Seas, and then we've got Anthem of the Seas, which is sailing out of Sydney. Now, while we've got a couple of minutes, let's get you back on Anthem of the Seas for another look around because she is one of the most incredible ships. I was there, as you can see me wandering around there, looking very younger and very different there, when she first launched, which was in 2015, I think it was. And literally, I know that if I was to step onto that ship tomorrow, it would still feel as brand spanking new as it did when it first launched. That's that solarium I was talking to you about as well, by the way. It is just a quiet little tropical haven. You can get healthy smoothies in there. There's a big swing in the middle. You can enjoy the best views from the ship. Honestly, it is lovely. Once you discover the solarium, you'll be like, oh, I found my place. It is just wonderful. There's the North Star. And that's almost like a big crane arm, if you like, and a glass pod at the end. And that actually goes over the side of the ship as well. This is a great experience. Honestly, this is a skydiving simulator, and you get the chance to actually enjoy and experience that, which is great. And things like this, you know, the bionic bar, that is crazy. It draws a crowd. It's like a show in itself, and it makes drinks And allegedly, it's the only bar in the world that never runs dry because the robots know what is where and when. I don't know how that works. But I went behind the scenes, which was fascinating. You might be able to when you're on board as well, you lucky thing. Right, now, so out of Sydney, details we've got on the screen at the moment is the very, very first cruise that goes to this new Royal Beach Club. So it's 9 nights, goes on the 27th of October next year, first 3 days at sea, and then you're straight to this exclusivity of the Royal Beach Club Lelepa, just to the north of Vanuatu, this beautiful little island, which is launching. I mean, this is the first cruise that goes there actually when this beach club opens. And just look, let's just take it in for a moment. So if you fancy a nice sort of lounge by the beach, the loungers, the shades, the parasols and everything else, all included. You're not paying an entry price to get in there. There's unlimited food for you available on the island. There are things that you can treat yourself to. There are experiences. You know, you can hire yourself a cabana and other treats if you want to. You can just walk around the island and enjoy its natural, unspoilt beauty. Go for a paddleboard, go for a kayak, you know, and just enjoy the peace and tranquility of something very special from Royal Caribbean. This cruise then cruises on to Port Vila, of course, known for that lovely blue lagoon. It's absolutely beautiful, isn't it? Look at the colour of it. Again, this is another day in paradise, really, isn't it? Excursions available if you want as well with Royal Caribbean. And a day at Mystery Island, which again, I mean, it fascinates so many people. Go maybe, you know, if it's all been a bit too much for you, go to the massage hut and just, you know, get a nice rub down from the neck down. Sounds all right to me. Final 2 days at sea, and then you'll come back into Sydney. Now, that's the very, very first cruise that goes there, which is great. So that's the 27th of October from that price that's on your screen. But let me remind you about the other dates that you can go on this one as well, because you can also take this same 9-night cruise on other dates, which I think is great. So again, you've got brilliant price tags there as well to choose from. So you've got flexibility when you go and great prices for when you go. So you can go on the 17th of November, 8th of December next year this is, or the 10th of January in 2028. And you can book all of those dates today with a low deposit, which is phenomenal. And that's what we do here at CruiseAway. Listen, I have loved telling you every little bit of information there is out there. I have got for you. You've seen the island, you've seen what it has to offer. That brand new Royal Beach Club experience. We're so excited that it's coming to literally the doorstep, and there will be a lot of South Pacific cruises in the future with other Royal Caribbean ships that will be heading to this exclusive day at the Royal Beach Club Lelepa in Vanuatu as well. But remember, thing to hold in your head, Anthem of the Seas from Sydney, Voyager of the Seas from Brisbane between October next year and April in 2028. If you want to be the first, you've now got all of the details. And if you need anything else, just pick up the phone and call us toll free on 1300 408 765. And our amazing team are always there for you. Thanks for your company. Enjoy that wonderful island. Take care.